Alright, almost done. We're just waiting for Minecraft to download this 2 megabyte update. That is taking seemingly forever. That I don't know why. But it is. It's quite funny. That's why I thought I wasn't going to put a timer up. I was like, oh yeah, I just launched Minecraft and we can go. But there's a patch! So we're chilling, waiting on that. I guess we'll just hop over here and do things and stuff. Finalizing update. Alright. Let's go play. PC games, Minecraft, properties, close. I can't see shit. This is so blurry. Where's just the... There it is. Done. Alright. Let's go make a copy. I'm good. Tired, but good. How's your morning? You've been up for like about an hour and a half, 2 hours from what I've seen. Let's go see what he's posting. While we wait, grab a Z charger. Yes, view the story as me. Alright. Close that. That there, and then we're gonna say Bridge test build, yes. So the goal today is we're going to try to see how many blocks we need, roughly what we're doing. Where's the path going to go? Where is the bridge going to go? How many blocks up? For basically level to level is what we're going to be looking at. So let's just go ahead and throw most of this stuff away because we're going to be going over here. Just clear out the inventory. Okay, so we know we need oak. Cobblestone. Cobblestone. Oak. We need stripped spruce. And then most likely we'll need cobble stairs as well. And then lantern, so okay. Well, actually, no, that's going to be our building blocks. We need to get our mathematical blocks out first. So let's find some contrast blocks, like red. Yellow. All right. So we want to think about where we're going to go across at and where is the path of the bridge going to be. So let's go ahead and just force these blocks out of here.
Hello there.
Hello there. Let's see, how do we want to do this? So if we were to come off this, we've kind of got like that thing going on. What we want to consider, just starting, nice. Mine camp, yes. What if we bring it to here and then like have the path kind of take us down and around so we have like some, maybe we turn this lower area into water. So this is like a little water lake thing here. I don't know, pop a hole somewhere in here and have it like run down like it's water coming out. So like if we were to do like that. Okay, so it turns this into a lake here. It would need to be this, because it would be hello there, how's it going? It's been a while, Tiggs. You haven't seen my world in quite a while. Quite a while. How have you been? Let's see if we want to get it down to that level. Whoops. Nope. There we go. So, here, let me give you a quick TLDR of what we've been doing. So I don't know if you ever saw Brown Panda Temple, but we have Brown Panda Temple built now, which is this fun little area where, I'm alive, how? I'm good. I'm existing at this point. So we have our residents Brownie and Coca up here, and this is the temple we built. I need to get some more light over in this side. It's a little too dark still, but it's a work in progress still. So we got Brown Panda Temple. This is all forced. This was not a cherry biome. I went and planted a bunch of trees. So we have Brown Panda Temple. And then we're on the process of working on paths right now. Which is what this comes to. And then we have our our wonderful villager market that we are slowly working on. Custom built tree here, and then we just planted a bunch of cherry trees on the inside of our villager trade hall. It was built with 90% of the quartz came from villagers themselves. I didn't go to the nether and farm it. I think I only farmed, if we were to break it down, I think I farmed this, like this row of the floor, and everything else has been off villager trades. Not sus at all, no. This is not a sweatshop. I don't know what you're thinking. Anybody who thinks this is a sweatshop is lying. So yeah, we've been working on that, taking a break from this because everybody's just kind of, we spent like 2 months working on this. We just finished building Rainbow Road, so I've now got to finish getting all my sheeps brought in so that we can have sheep in all the different colors here at some point in time. We have a dual cow and mushroom farm in the works. I need to go get mushrooms at some point. But we now have cows officially here. That's not in a random insta-slaughter thing over there. We have the stable built for 8 mounts, 8 rideable mounts. So my thought is a super hardy horse, a super fast horse, camel, skeleton horse, and donkey, mule, and don't know if I said camel. Camel goes in here. We're debating the pig, if the pig deserves to be in here with the saddle. And we have our chicken farm, which is up and running, thanks to eggs. And I need to get pigs brought over here. Yeah, we're debating if the pig is justified, because it's technically not a it is a rideable mount, but it's technically, you're having to use a carrot. So so right now we're just doing some testing stuff. But yeah, that's this side of the world. I don't know if you've been on this side, but I'll just quickly, since it's creative, I can fly faster. So we have our, I'll give you an overview. So we have our plantation here of farmable stuff. Strider? I don't know if a Strider, can a Strider come to the overworld? I know it exists, but I just didn't know if I could bring it to the overworld. But we have our netherwort, little mycelium biome, carrots, potatoes. We have bamboo, beetroot, and then wheat, more wheat. I'll have to try it. I'll have to try to bring one here and see what happens, see if it works. We have our cocoa farm, our storage building, which is kind of stagnant at the moment. I haven't really done much in here other than build some chests because it's a lot of wood. A lot of wood. We have a basement that has been completely, come on, let me down. We have a basement that is completely carved out. What was the workings of an automatic unloader, but yeah, no, that's a whole saga of that doesn't work the way I intended, of course. What actually, how much stuff have I done on this server that was supposed to work as intended? None. And then we fly over here real quick, because I know it's been a while, so I don't know what was completed, what wasn't. We have our tree farm, which is 5,600 hoppers to build this thing. I mean, we have an iron farm, so I mean, we might as well utilize it. So yeah, every single one of these things has a hopper underneath it, and we have all of our trees grown. We've been farming a lot of spruce and oak recently, so I haven't been using jungle or birch rows as intended. So we have our tree farm over here. I know you've seen the Iron Golem farm. I'm 99% sure you've been here since that's been built. And I don't know if you ever saw the RTX version of my base of the gold farm. So I'll take you in here, because I think RTX was broken when you last were here. So this is why I was so nitpicky on working on this because I knew I wanted to design it around RTX. So it looks pretty cool in here. We have our Trident Killer for gold farming. We actually have a, whoops, I mean it's creative, but we have a zombie spawner over there that we're gonna hook up into this. Our enchantment table. I have a friend that's gonna come over one day and we're going to turn this into a fairy grotto type thing with a really cool tree built underneath, lush, and it's gonna be a fun project someday. Figured we might as well use this cavern to our advantage. And then where about a month of my time was spent in this server on this playthrough was designing this thing. So this is my level 3 certified auto sorting system, which is 4 auto sorters, a blast furnace to smelt off the swords, and it all sorts. And basically these two back here are for just collections to try to purify any junk before it hits the blast furnaces, because before that we were still getting nuggets and all that stuff brought in, which I think I've cleaned out the chest since I've turned this on. So but it's crazy to see when you sit here for 8 hours, you actually see some of this crap sitting back here. Then down here, because why not? Since I'm in range, I built a squid farm. So we have a glow squid farm that also runs on a auto sorting system that is, we'll just break through here. That also, which I need to fix this. This is broken currently. But it runs on an auto sorting system as well, so that we get to sort all of our lovely materials from the glow squid on your cover and carpet. Whoops. But yeah, that's basically the very quick tutorial of my world. Oh, and then this was the other project, which was building the loader to work in this. I did all that work just to find out that it only goes about, well, I'll just show you. It goes to right about here before it gets out of render distance and stops moving, because Minecraft. Yeah, it gets to right about here, and then it just hard stops. So there's no point in my auto-loading system. Basically, in short, I'd have to build chambers at, like, right around here. We would have to build a chamber right around here. We'd have to build a chamber right around here. And then potentially one more chamber right around under in here to get it to move this stuff as I move through the world to the storage system over here. But it's not efficient. It doesn't work. Minecarts, it would be great if it was a server where people were constantly running around. It would be moving the materials wherever anybody's in the render distance. But because it's just me and this is way too far away, my idea of moving an autoloader into here just didn't work out. So that's pretty much my area. It's been almost a year, Tiggs, and I still haven't built a home. Yeah. This is it. This is the property. This is the view right there, but I haven't done it yet. I still live in a hidey hole. It's on my 2024 to-do list. I promise. But we've been spending all of our time over on this side of the build anyway, because it's basically been bed, sleep, immediately back to work. So, I say I beat chapter 18. Nice! Congrats, dude. So, yeah. Homeless in your own world, right? I mean, here's the thing. I'm not homeless. My world is my home. That's what we're gonna say and sticking to it. So today, Today we actually are working on, somebody suggested build a bridge in here. So the idea that I'm thinking is we're gonna bring in the, somewhat of this Panda Temple, design to a bridge system in here. And, we need to figure out some math for the bridge because we're gonna try to build it at an arc. We want to try to. That's what a homeless person would say. Touche. 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 But I have beds everywhere. So technically, wherever my bed is. I don't actually, you might be too young for this. But as they said in Joe Dirt, he says, home is where you make it. Home is where you make it. So my home right now is right here. So this is my home. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. It's a homeless person. You're not wrong. All right. Okay. So what we were trying to do was, Gran Turismo movie, one of the best movies that came out recently. Really? Interesting. Gran Turismo. That's been a hot minute since I've seen that. Like when I played the game, that was a while ago. Actually, wouldn't it be here? Yes, it would be. So yeah, we're just chilling out. How's things going for you? So do they incorporate how the game works? Or is it just a racing movie? I don't know why I'm doing that. I can just do this. It's based on a true story. Okay. Interesting. So if we were to, where is middle on this? So if it's right here. Okay, so if this is middle, I should be able to run, even though it's not what I want to do, but yes, okay. So it is correct. That's all we need. Wow. That's crazy. I'll have to check it out someday. Alright, so if we build it like this, because what I'm trying to do is I want to build like a double bridge system. Alright, so that's so that you kind of understand where we're going. My idea is that we'll have like a small bridge. And we'll need to math out how far this is. That's like a slight little arc. But it's like more of like a small little overbridge where the one that's going to be up here is going to be like a much sturdier, bigger bridge. So it's actually a 2-for-1 type build. So from here, 1, 2, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15. 16 blocks. So it's 16 blocks edge to edge. So that means 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so 5, 10, 9, 8. So that's technically center, which is going to throw your mind off, but that's technically center for 16. So it means we need to look at maybe this. And do like 2 on 1 off. No, I'm not. And then 1, 2, 3. So let's see. Is this? No, that's full block. No, it's not. I cannot. That's annoying. That's full block. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's annoying. So I would have to do this. Okay. So basically we would need Alright, so it would be something like this. Is what we'd be looking for. So I guess that could work. should be something like that. I don't hate it. You know, it's not like I hate it. It's not a horrible idea. And then this would come up like here. So like, it would be like this. So that gives us like a little overview. And then we'll need to get the bridge figured out, so we know it'll probably be this. And then let's just run. It's like, we're pretty sure that'll be the span. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, to be fair, it can quickly be fixed. You know what really gives it away? Is there's a line that kind of makes it seem like all her lady bits are hanging out. And that's kind of why it got banned. I could see why. You tried to blur that? Yeah, no, that should have gone completely. That's, like I said, that's if I'm gonna take a guess, that's where it got lost. Oh, I can imagine. I could 100% imagine. Okay, that's not horrible. Fits the idea. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was off. Needs to be there. Needs to be there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I swear I don't do that on purpose. Yeah, that's basically, you got to do that for 2 years. It's annoying. Thankfully, I was grandfathered into that. Alright, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Last I read, to get the instant approval setting, you have to have good standing for 2 years on Twitch. And he has it. They may have changed the rule for it, but the last time I checked the guidelines for it, you had to have a good standing on Twitch for 2 years. Maybe. It's been a minute since I looked at the Twitch TOS for that. Okay, 52. Okay, so it is 40 blocks. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, no, it's because you haven't had an emote banned. You've just had them rejected. You haven't actually had a emote get banned. It would be different if you put an emote up, it got through the system, then gets banned. You're not a naughty boy yet. No, no, no. You're not naughty yet. Do we want to raise it 4 blocks or 3 blocks from that? Because it's technically 4 blocks up there. Okay, that still works. Okay. So that would be the top. Well. Twitch is such a weird thing. It's... They're having an identity crisis. Let's just be real. That's what's going on right now. Twitch is having an identity crisis. So if it goes up 4... You're not wrong. Okay, that doesn't work out. So let's try down by 3s. I mean, it needs to, basically here's what needs to happen. It needs to go back to being branded as Justin TV or something of like. And let the just chatting crowd hang out there, and then keep Twitch for the gamer version of it. It's not very hard to do. Okay, so if I did this. But you are not wrong. It is definitely in the era of the sleuts. That's not bad either. Okay, so it's down by 3. So 1, 2, whoop, 2, 3. I swear I can aim. Okay, so we have the idea, it looks like. Let's get this up. It's sad is what Twitch is really just, it's become. It's just, you get to the point where you're like, this is just sad. Like, this isn't what Twitch was. This isn't what made Twitch amazing. But unfortunately, without being listed as a porn star, you can't really go anywhere else. That's what sucks. Because if you go to any of those other sites, you're a porn star now. And that doesn't look good on your resume, where if you don't have VODs on your Twitch account, you can get away with whatever you want. Because when your boss finally goes to look you up, they're not going to find anything. They're just going to find your name. If you so use it. But most people aren't dumb enough to use their real name when doing illicit activities like that. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think it will either. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. The whole art category is a twerk off. That's so bad. All right. So let's find out where pillars. Okay, so it's every other one. Two, three, four, five. Take them up 5 high at first. 2, 5, 5. Like, I'm curious, Tiggs. Has things gotten worse for you? Like, people coming in trying to get you to do degenerate stuff since they started that? Like, I'm sure, I know you keep a pretty tight lock on your chat, but I was just curious. Has people tried to do that? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Steamed. Okay. So you haven't been on yet. Well, then I think you probably dodged the degeneracy. I think they will. It's more of just, are people going to come in trying to, I guess, coax you along is what would be. I mean, obviously, one quick no and a ban sends a pretty strong message, but it's just, are you going to have to deal with repercussions from stuff like that? Leave it to the VTubers to do the degenerate stuff. It's artistic nudity! No, it's not. That's just your nude. I saw Kick throwing shade at Twitch, which was pretty funny. They called it Twitch Hub. I was like, oh no, they didn't. Okay, so we would then, you know, do something like this. You know, it's funny how they try to crucify people on some of their stuff. It's like, do y'all realize or know what y'all are doing? You pick the stupidest things to crusade on, and then it ends up backfiring every time. But they do it all for the money, honey. That's a little bulky, I think, for a bridge like that. Like, it looks cool. Obviously, we'd have to put, you know, pillars and stuff like that in on it. But, like, that's pretty chonky for, keep getting distracted. Get her done! So let's see here. From the pillar here, we would delete this one and this one. And then from the pillar there, we would delete this one and this one. Okay, we might have something here. Hold on. So let's Yeetus Maximus this. I have a brain something. I claim this is the smartest idea, but I have an idea nonetheless. That's what matters. Ideas! Oh no, all this work and effort being ruined in seconds. This is why we build stuff like this in Creative first, to mock the idea so that I don't waste my time. Okay. So, even he agrees. Squidward! Okay, it's 4 up. Got it. Okay, so that'd be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this help make it not look so chunky? 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more for the height. Hello there. Nice day for fishing. Get out there and catch some fish. On plentyoffish.com. Scam. I don't know about the rest of the world, but America, that place is a scam. Okay, so that takes some of the weight off of it. It doesn't seem so thick.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Yes. Alright, so let's think about it from coming out of, like, Brown Panda Temple. So we come out of Brown Panda Temple and you would see that. You know, we take the walkway over here. I don't think this is... Oh, wow, this is... Hold on. No, we can't put this in the center. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold that thought. Okay. See if this ends up being... the right answer? There is no right or wrong answer. It's Minecraft. No, there's a right and wrong answer here. There's always a right and wrong answer. It's people who can't cope with dealing with right or wrong answers that say stuff like that. You can't handle the truth. Okay, alright. We're getting there. Okay. So we're like doing our walking thing. We come across this. Yay. Actually, you know, we could do... Boom. No. We're gonna do that. Okay, we come over here, we come up this. Oh wow, look at the path. We come across this. Now, look, I'll be real. There are certain times where there is no real wrong answer, but most of the time people use that as a cop-out. Okay, I'm not hating it by any means. So that's the view you get right when you come out of Panda Temple. That's what you'd see. Uh-huh. You know, that's what you would roughly see if we came this way. Obviously, we need to thicken it up some so that it looks like a bridge, not like a little walkway, but does this kind of do what we want it to do? Does it add the vibe that we want? Actually, did I just have a 5-head idea? I sound like a chipmunk! Okay. 5-head idea. Five-head idea. It's probably going to turn into a massive 3-head idea. No, actually, that could totally work. Because all we would need to do is come in and add like a line like this. And ta-da, we have water to a waterfall. Move, cow, get out the way. You know, if we had like, I'm just trying to put like a little tie-in to maybe make it not seem so eh. You gotta be shit. Alright, burn. Okay. You just had to grow the other way. I want the other. I don't want one of these. And I would literally sit here and chop this down until I got the one to spawn. Because there's like 6, 8 different variations of the tree. This is why I just burn it. It's faster. I can go about my life while it does its thing. Come on, give me the good stuff. It hates me. It literally hates me. This game's literally trolling. I mean, I get it. I'm in creative, but still. The game's trolling me right now. I'm trying to get one of those double branched ones to show up. I have an idea, but I need the double branch. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm very well aware of this. There we go! And we got the biggest version of it, too. Weird. You can't get... Where's the flowers for this thing? There they are. They're called pink petals. Okay. So the idea isn't to necessarily make it a forest like this. The idea is that it just kind of ties together a little bit. But with those trees, you can't see the bridge as you come out. So that does take away a little bit of something there. So maybe that tree can go. But then at the same time, do we need to see the tree? Or... Oh, a tree. Oh, a temple. Yeah. It makes sense. And then you've got that thing just chilling over there. All right, now that it's getting night, we'll take a look at it from coming out of Panda Temple. Night has set in. Actually, I have a brain idea. Probably a bad one, but a good one. That's probably a bad idea. On ideas of bad, that's one. They're too bright, you know. Yeah, see, that doesn't really do the accent lighting thing the way we want it to do. You know what I miss? I miss being able to put pumpkins in the water. Damn, it looks nice. Thank you. I mean, it's like I said, this is just a mock right now. I have no idea what the final product will look like. Probably something like this, but the idea is getting an idea of something here. Yeah, this is the mock-up, so, you know what? Just maybe. So, I mean, it's still my world where I've copied the world, but as far as building, like, the bridge and stuff, this is all just a quick mock for the survival world, because I have no idea what we wanted to do with this, and to get this set up. Like, trying to find a vibe that fits here is what I'm hoping to accomplish. I mean, maybe we just suck it up and we put the light in the water and we just see it. Because I'd hate to blow all this resource and go, nope, this sucks. I'm not, like, it takes a while to get all this stuff. Like, I've got the cobblestone. I can probably get the wood pretty easily. But the time to lay out a path, because it's all about this. It's all about tying this idea together. You know, if we actually, like, fly up, you can see what we're working on. So we have, like, Brown Panda Temple up here. And its pathing will run us through here. Where we have a little created lake here. Which runs to the Villagers Trade Center. Of absolute BS. We're working on a mock-up bridge to, like, give it something here to do. Small shrine, small. I followed a YouTube tutorial getting the materials. This dude didn't put the materials I needed from the start. In total, small shrine took me 2 hours. Wow. I honestly can't tell you how long that took to do. I know it took 3 streams. So it took 1 stream to get us up here and build the base platform of the temple. So we built that on 1 stream. The next stream, I'm about 90% sure, was up here getting the rafters figured out, which I had to do this in creative first to figure out how I wanted to layer them. And also roughly how tall to make it to the surface. So then we had to farm all the wood for this, which we were spamming the gigantic spruce trees to get the wood for this. There was no way I could do this on small trees in a realistic amount of time. Then another stream of just planting and chopping cherry trees to get the saplings to keep planting them around the area. Because like I said, this whole area is transplanted. It's not, this is, if I could pull up the old console commands, because I can't do it on this, this would tell you this is a plains into a jungle kind of area. So this is definitely not a cherry biome. It's definitely not that. Because, like, right here's jungle, which runs up, like, half the mountain. I think the jungle biome kind of comes up right around in here. And it hits that plains, kind of hills, rolling hills, or whatever they want to call it, biome right around in here. So, it's very much not that. So we've got this transplanted. But tying it into how we move around here, because the next step of this is figuring out the pathing that's going to now lead us from here to Rainbow Road right here, where our sheep are going to be, which ties into the farms we've now built over here. So, we're trying to get something that makes, you do have a tree cutting mod, which allows you to cut trees down, instantly cutting one big log. Makes the building process faster. Yeah, see, I'm trying to avoid using mods at all cost. Like, I'm an old school Minecrafter. I'll do it the hard way because it's the fun way. I want to use the new cool stuff that they've added, but I don't want to literally, like, it's fun, and I'm, like, jealous when I see somebody just drop a tree instantaneously. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And then I'm also like, yeah, I'd have, like, 800 trees down in no time. I could deforest this whole area in seconds. But in this one, we are playing it on hard mode. We are playing with no HP regen, so any advantage I can not take makes it a little more challenging, because it is kind of easy even with hard mode enabled. Once you get golden apples, it becomes a lot easier. Okay, so now this is something to consider too, is our view as we come across here. Obviously, we're not going to have the, like, measurement system under it. We're not going to have that. It would be built a little bit chunkier. Cause like I feel like the path's gonna kind of run off over here. We'll run through this somewhere around in here. Come up along this. And tie into here. Somewhere along this line. Like, I could even come on the inner side if I wanted to. We could kind of go up and over here. And then down and around over here, you know, so it's not so straight. You know, start winding it back in. And then take it in at this angle to hit the road right here. Then we're inside Rainbow Road, where all my sheep are gonna be. And then onward to the rest of the farm. So, and then we come up, crest the top of the hill to the adventure. My sheep have run amok. I used to be an adventurer like you, till I took an arrow to the knee. So yeah, it's all about trying to just tie this in. Is what I want to do. Okay. So. Do we run? The pillars. Yeah, they probably should be underneath the heavier struts. If we're gonna do this. Like... that, maybe? Nope, that's not how it goes. Goes there. Goes there. Oh. so let's take out that. And get a rough idea. Pop. Pop. Okay. It's not bad. You know, we theoretically could do this too. You know, to give it some beef. Just to make it look. Well. It's not bad. It's not bad. And the good news is we'll have whatever we do here as a reference point. So it'll always be there and ready to come back and go, how did I do this? When that moment comes, we're like, yeah, I'm gonna build this now. And I wasn't ready. Alright, so that is the bridge if it was fully built out. So the question is, does this do what we want it to do? Does this add that level of detail we were hoping to have in the area? Oh, you can see my strip mines under here. Tunneling to infinity. Bruh. Literally tunneling to infinity. Where the heck is that going? Oh, that's when I was farming stone. I literally just tunneled in one direction. Oh, man. A true dwarf. Exactly. Digging a hole. Diggy, diggy, diggy hole. I'm digging a hole. A very, very diggity hole. Yeah, no, we figured out you got hacked pretty hardcore. Good grief. Oh, I literally went till I hit this chamber. I remember. That's funny. Good grief. Yeah, we figured you got... Are you going to be able to recover the account, or is it gone? Oh my gosh. I'm way over here. I'm so over here. I can spell. I promise. That sucks. Well, what do y'all think? You put in like 10 tickets? Jeez. They are in no rush whatsoever. Yeah, no, wall won't work with half slabs. Unfortunate. That's your D1 account. That sucks. So the question is, do we build this now? Or is there some other way we want to design this out? Because, like, what we don't have answers for is, what are we going to do here? I mean, I would. I wouldn't give in. Be like, get my account back. So the good news is we can even tie into this, we could tie this in a little bit more in detail as well, with bringing in some like mossed cobblestone and things like that. If we really wanted to. Gonna have to get rid of all these jungle trees. We have to purify the area of the jungle. So the question's gonna be, what are we gonna end up doing in this area? I've never actually figured out what we were going to do. I mean, there is an option. If we want to do it. Well, I hate to say it, they're probably working on it? Question mark? I'm just like, do I really want to waste all this land for water? Because what I would do is I would tie it in. Then I'd punch the hole and it would run down over in here and fill this up. To like, you know, something like, you know, something like that maybe. It's like, do we really want to put another water area in here? He's like, we added this. This became water. I mean, what would happen if I punched? So that's where it punches through at. What the? Whoops. I have no idea. That doesn't make sense why it is taking so long. Oh, I forgot you could waterlog this stuff. Hello there, how's it going? How you doing, Ren? How was your stream? Sleepy as always. I hear you. So what do we think about the waterlogged area over here? Okay, awesome. interesting. What does that do for us? You originally thought like a watermelon plantation underneath the bridge, but the water seems better. A watermelon plantation. I mean, I'm kind of just screwing around. I have no idea what we would want. You know, like we would fix that hole there. I mean, and realistically, if we really wanted to get degenerate, we could do this. Yeah, that should stay within the rule of what I'm wanting to do. Like I said, this is the really degenerate idea. Get out of my way. Yeah, show it. I'd love to see it. So that would be the full degenerate idea. So it's a two-tiered water system, so it pours off of this into here. And then, which would mean, like, we'd want to fill that hole. Can also come into a big waterfall from the mountain. Oh, you mean like this up here? Actually, is there any natural water in this thing? Slightly cheating what we're doing. This is for science, though. No, this thing's dry as a bone. It's literally a mountain. There is no water source up on this thing. So if we did it, it would have to be It would have to be created. So it doesn't exist up here. I mean, Zoo, you have to realize, it literally doesn't matter. All you have to do is just be present and you score anything. Being in the last place is still going to get you 90% of everything you need. Alright, so... out of curiosity... how does that roll? And to where? Wow, that water multiplied really quick. Less important. Nice. So that escalated quickly. So let's go break that block and dry this up. One little block turned into all that water. Alright, let's see what you got. Let's see what this attachment is. Wow. That looks cool. That's really neat. Good job. Very well made. Okay, so let's do a less no, it just wants to spread. Because of how the hill is designed, it's just gonna keep spreading out in that formation. I mean, literally carbon copy. It's almost like we would have to, like, shut it off somewhere. We'd have to almost, like, re-terraform the whole mountain to get it to... we'd have to re-terraform the mountain to make it not just roll everywhere. To understand rigging? Interesting. I mean, that's better. Water is so weird. Water particles are, or water physics in this game is so weird. I mean, we could technically just flood that. And then build something that, like... makes sense. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna end up decorating this to make sense. But I don't mind this idea. This can be cool. The issue is gonna be to make it look more natural. It's gonna take some time to add in some like cavities to this so that it doesn't look so. Oh, I see what I think I know what you're saying, but yeah, go ahead. Maybe. Like, I think I'm okay with where we're at here. Outside of, like, this BS. But then the question is, do I flood this next level of water? And let this all be flooded in here on this level. And it's like, no, I don't want to go that far, because then I'd need to shore this out some. Yeah, honestly, let's just, kill these source blocks. Okay, so it's all back to where it was, just dead grass. But that'll change. Okay. All right, hear me out. I've got a weird idea. Like I said, hear me out. Weird idea. Let him cook, chat. Let him cook. Huh? Huh? Maybe, do we need to add some, like, trees like that? You know, some, like... You know, doesn't necessarily need to be there, but the idea was just I needed a place to plant it. You know, like maybe do some like custom design trees that aren't normal. No, stop despawning. This wasn't supposed to happen. Not like this. But the idea is to like take some of the other woods and change some of the designs around a little bit so that it doesn't whatever trees we do replant, that it doesn't have that copy paste aspect to the tree systems. You know, because we could... Yeah, I've noticed that the memory leak thing's kind of kicked up recently. But it's like, if we were to come over and, like, let's say... Here, let's see if we can get a good one. I said let's get a good one. Because some of these designs are actually pretty cool. Like this. Could work. The question is, do we want to do that or oak? Spruce. But, like, you can kind of see where we're going with it. Like, creating some, like, off-design trees that aren't normally in here. And, like, what we could do is, if we really wanted to, you could go into, like, leaves and then, you know, we could come in here to the birch leaves, and if we really wanted to, we could... You know, replace the leaves 1-to-1. With trees, you know, create, you know, custom, unique things that just don't normally happen. In the wild. You know, because now we've got a spruce tree with birch leaves. Actually, that actually kind of looks cool, having the green under like that. See what I mean? Like, it's like we could do all sorts of, like, cool things with trees, you know, custom planted trees around the area. Like, this one's a failed experiment gone wrong. The bonsai idea really good? Okay. Because basically what I'm doing is I'm replacing acacia designs, letting the acacia take over the shapes that we create, and then we replace the flowers with the leaving of it with, like, what do we get here? What in tarnation is this? This is getting burned. This is cursed. I'm not even gonna try. Just burn this cursed thing. Be gone! Burn! Cursed tree, burn! Okay. Take 2. Well, that's a lame tree. Lame. Amazing. You have like 800 different ways you can grow, and you grow the stupidest ways possible. Like, let's see another variation. All right, I'll let it pass. Yeah, yep, that's right. We're going here. Like, so we have, like, that type tree with, what are my leave options? Nah, mangrove looks like crap. This will be a lot of farming to do this. Good grief, the amount of acacia trees I'd have to grow to get this. Or not acacia, azalea trees. I mean, that's a little busy. dark oak. You're not wrong. You're very much not wrong. I'm sure they'll eventually make it to where they'll give us an actual cherry fruit. But the cherry blossom tree does not produce a fruit, from what I remember. It's just a flowering tree. I mean, it's not a horrible idea. I think this could be an interesting concept to do around the... Be gone. This is not what I asked for. You have all these cool, crazy, bendy trees, and you give me some of the straightest pieces of crap I've ever seen in my life. Vile trash. Come on. What is up with this? Lean to the left a little. Like something. Stop being square. I mean, fine, but like, why can't we have one of those big bendy ones like I've got over here at the tree farm? I think I actually have one. Like, I think I have the one over here I'm trying to get. Like, one like that. Where it's like a little at the bottom and then it branches off. I mean, I could make these things. I just want to have the leaf formation already done so that I don't have to, like, think about how to make sure the canopy looks correct. It's like, give me one of these bendy guys. Gosh. All right. So let's roll up on this. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it from a distance, it looks kind of cool when you see the trees. Like, that actually doesn't look bad. You know? Like, when you see that kind of hit up, it doesn't look bad coming from over here. You know, like I said, it's just like changing them up just a little bit so that it looks a little bit different. Like, there. Now you've got an acacia tree with oak leaves on it. You know, something along like this. And it'll help give it a experience of like, this isn't normal type thing. I mean, realistically, if we really wanted to, we could probably, like, etch it out to, like, somewhere. To, like, in here, if we really wanted to make it, like, finish it off, it could come out to right around in here. That secondary level. Because I don't really need that land. You know? So it's like I could theoretically do that. That's a pretty cool design, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably end up using a few of these scattered around in this area, doing this birch with spruce combination. That turned out pretty cool. Especially because it'll go with, like, in the long shot distance. Not that it really matters. But if you look at it from the distance, it kind of helps tie that into the vibe that's going back there. So that's kind of cool. So, it looks like this is what we need to build in the survival world, is going to be something like this. What do y'all think? So it kind of has, you know, a vibe. It's kind of telling a story. Alright, so I think what we'll do today is we'll clear out this hole here. We'll get this all dug out. We will... True. I think what we can do is start trying to... We know where we need to be. We know the path needs to be... You know, the center line needs to be right here at 454 70 negative 200 is right where the center line of this needs to be. So we've got that. We know where center is. So I can start working on, for the rest of the stream, bringing the path up to right around in here, because it should be something like, you know, roughly in here, and then it starts branching off, I'm assuming. You know, it's probably somewhere over here. Going in a more normal path over in that way. It's not like I'm gonna get rid of this mock-up either, so... Okay. All right. This will be definitely Monday stream trying to get this, so I'll try to farm up more oak needed for this, as well as the spruce. And then I can go grab some saplings that will help us grow these. We'll need to get some shears, because we're gonna need to do some leaf changes. I'll need to grow some birch so I can switch off those. We've got plenty of lanterns. Like, we'll just need to farm up, I think, more spruce is really what we need. I think I'd need a little more oak. So yeah, let's go start digging. You can only sleep at night. Yes. We're gonna diggy hole. Huh? Please mend. Thank you. I need more emeralds. These things are so broken. And then go down here to these guys. Look at that. Look at all that EXP right there. The zombie grinder? Nah. I've got villagers for that. And there we go. EXP. Oh yeah, we need to hang on to this while we're over here, because we could get, some of those to spawn. Whoops, I need those. Slavery's over with? They're not slaves. They're well-employed employees. Did you see how many emeralds I just gave them? Does that look like slavery to you? No. It's equal opportunity. It's capitalism at its finest. It's not communism. Pfft. They're not trapped there on their own and not able to leave on their own free will. I don't know what you're talking about. They can totally leave whenever they want. They choose to stay there. It's their destiny. They're not there by force. They own everything. They own the clothes on their back. And the minecart. And that cubicle. That's it. That's what they own. They own all that they need. Okay, so we're gonna have it come from right about. Well, so I'm using the same rule that we used when we designed the farm, is it has to have one full edge of block all the way around. If it hits a corner, it can't be removed. Nope, 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 nope. Efficiency 5's too efficient. Imagine being too efficient at your job. Imagine. Suffering from success, yes. Alright, so we have the water area down here ready. Should be there. Alright, now we need... There we go. Alright, then that's got the path set up for there. Which we'll build that little bridge over at some point. That doesn't have to be exactly where that other one was, but roughly. It was more about getting the length than anything. Alright. So that is the center line right through there. Right across that. Because this was the block, and this should be the... This next block should be that half step up that starts taking us over there. So we've got that. We need to start figuring out where we want to bring the path from this side as well. How do we want to wrap it this way? To line up here. Because this was this, this, and this. And everything else moves that way. It's 20 blocks from here, I believe, to there. Yep. Alright. So we want to bring... Alright, we can go put this in the... Please make me, grass to, let's grab you and you. Okay, so coming out of Rainbow Road, we're gonna do this and that. The question is, do I want to do this? Well, it wouldn't be all this now that I think about it. This is a waste of wood. We just need it to step down. Because then it becomes, while we're on this level, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Whoops. 3. One, two, three. Oh, this is hurting my brain. Just start over. Doing diagonal paths make my brain absolutely, like, shut off. Okay, so I've got that. I know this much. I have acquired the knowledge of this. Okay. Making progress. Alright, so now it's what do we want to do? Do we want to bring it on the outside? I said we need to chop all the jungle trees down. Okay, that takes down all the trees in the area. Wait, where did that cave go? Oh, yeah, no, this would be too much of a pain in the butt to bring it down and, like, through here. Could use it as a staircase someday. You know, maybe go up the mountain. Turn it up, bring it up there, do something up there at some point. So, I mean, we'll keep that there. All right. It is, like, it's a kind of a cool idea. Leave it here as is, and then, you know, just shape it up, and then next thing you know, you're moving along and up on top of the mountain. Okay, so now, I told you not to go there. All right, so we got that there. We need to mark that just so we don't go whee down a hole. All right. So with this knowledge obtained, what do we want to do? Listen, I like to dig holes. Doesn't mean I want to go down holes. There are certain holes that I will go down, but that's a whole different story and a whole other conversation. Whoops. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Whole different topic. Yes. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. So now I think we should start. Okay. We've reclaimed the path. It's back. We know where we're going. This part I've always been like, you know what, I'll just vibe this out, which is the only way I can really do this one. This one, I have no clue how I want to move this around the terrain. Like, do we take it on this outer run and just, like, start bending it around? You're not wrong. Like, we could keep it out here along this edge. Actually, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it right here along the edge, the whole way through. Following the path made by the game. It's black. Well, what I'm gonna do is, so follow me here. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna take it to here. Chill. Wait, we got a little one. It's black. To be fair, we need a new resident brown panda for this lower section over here. Okay. All right. So. Okay, so we're coming off that. Okay. So we have this, which is exactly what we want. Alright, so it kind of runs off at this angle. Now we're going to... Hello there, how's it going? Actually, let's back this up a little. Yeah, that's kind of what you're kind of picking up what I'm throwing down. All right, so let's see. Let's ruin a couple more. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's too far. All right, so that's as far as. Okay, so we're gonna ruin it up to here. Okay. So, let's take it. Here. And then it should be... Okay. Nope. We're getting there. We're getting there. Whoops. Whoops. Almost got it. There we go. And there we go. It's already planned. It's here. You can't say I never intended to come up here. It's there. It's ready. No. I didn't say go there. Okay. So we got this path. It's looking good. It's not looking completely, totally sus whatsoever. Not at all. A completely an ordinary path. No sausage here. There. That was bothering me. Okay. So they come up the path, we come over here. Honestly, we're just gonna go right up the mountain here. Yep, just like this. And then... Wait, what? Oh, God. I need to sleep. My brain is not comprehending. Brain.exe, stop responding. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, I know what I did. Yeah, I know what I did. My brain completely shut off on that. Right. Pet the kitty. Okay. Should be that, judging by how I'm pathing. No. I've almost got it. I've almost got it. 3. Huzzah. Now let's just go free up this cobblestone. No! Do I have the dirt to get up here? Yeah, I think I do. Oh wait, there's vines. Okay. All right, I think we actually made a proper and not dumb path. Alrighty, I think we did it. Let's go look at it from the upper platform. And this will probably be where we call it quits. We got the thought out. That was the most important part. So there we go. We have the path that starts over here, comes through Rainbow Road. Yeah, which is gonna pop out up there, and it'll go up and probably do something. You know, we got it to where it's come out up there, Take it up there. So that'll be neat. We'll have that. That's added in. Comes around, pops out over there. We'll have the bridge going across right up there. We'll have the little bridge down there, the lake and that thing. I say Monday's looking to be a pretty good day on stream. We got a lot of progress today, but I mean, think about Monday. We'll be able to get the bridge built, probably the bridge built over there, and the water put in here. I just need to roughly farm up the cobble needed for that. And, well, I mean, I've got the cobble over there from Flutter. Flutter helped me out massively with that one. Because that whole side was a bunch of cobblestone. So we have a crap ton of that there that hasn't been processed. We've got... We'll be able to get... that should be connected up. I'll just need to farm oak maybe Sunday a little bit tomorrow. Spend a little bit of time, farm up a little. We need to eventually figure out what we're going to do with the area. Like, where are we going to go with it? Some of these corners will get cleaned up. Yep, we can... We'll need to get several leaves. That I don't know if that will be the immediate stream, because building that bridge is probably going to take a good bit of time to do, to get that designed up. But yeah, we'll need to get the trees farmed up for that, because that's going to look really cool. I've got the acacia saplings already. I just need the bone meal to get them. Get them built. The worst case scenario, we could always take... I liked that one. There was one we did that was up on this hill. So, I mean, I could always go back to that world and get the exact how many blocks up it went, and then if I can't get one to spawn quickly for it. But it's starting to look like a... It's starting to look like a world compared to what this used to look like. That wasn't in there. We didn't have any of the paths. This was just a random lake that I said, I'm building this thing around. That wasn't up there. It's actually starting to take shape. So, pretty cool stuff. Right? Like, if I launch the day... What we'll do is January. I think I have the day after or the day of. Actually, hold on. Let me look. Let me look in my folder. I may actually have a backup to give an exact... Because we could go back on the 11th of January and open that world and show the side-by-side difference. Let's see here. It is... I think it's under documents. No, the first backup I have is almost a month later. So, it's still close enough. I mean, I could take you back to February. And we could show off what it was when we, were doing that. So let's show it off one last time before we head off. Let's show the idea of what's coming Monday on our Minecraft Monday. We're going to basically incorporate this into our world. We've just finished the path over here, so now we're going to complete the next phase, which is the bridge and getting the lake filled in, or the pond, whatever we want to call this. Get that filled up with water. We'll start trying to create these bonsai-like trees. We need to get the little bridge built over here. What I may do is, because of how this is designed, I may end up going 3, 2, 2, 3. So that this looks a little more clean on the step down. So each step is 2 steps. Which would actually allow me to put one... Well, no, because these are 2 bys. Never mind. I thought this was 3. Unfortunately, this mathematically didn't work out to be in 3s. I always prefer it in 3s so that I can have a center line. So whenever I build things, it's in 3s, 5s, whatever. I hate building in 2s because I don't want a double line. I'd rather have a singular straight shot line down the middle of something. I don't know. I'm really weird with that. So that's why I do... If you notice, I do things in 3s and 5s. 5, 3. 3s. Well, yeah, that's... I mean, it's fine. I can do it this way. And I may end up just doing it exactly this so that you have that underpath hanging lantern thing there, because that would kind of take that away. We'll need to, you know, spend some time getting it designed up. That's probably safe to say. I just need to strip one full, like, large spruce tree and get that, and then I think I have the spruce to do the poles as well. There is a mathematical formula that I do have for these. I think it's every 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stem. Yes. Okay. So I do have a formula for when it does come time to creating these off of the, when it comes to creating these, every 7 we'll get a, little archway coming down. So once we come through this, you know, it'd be every 7 leading up to, you know, like somewhere in here. And then we'll need to figure out how to move it every 7 this way, roughly. The bridge will be its own thing. Then coming off, it'd be at somewhere, you know, in here would just be a singular, like, post. We're not going to have them all be these archways. But on long, straight paths, we'll probably end up doing this. Because, like, when we come up here, you know, there's a couple times where we can do it. So there'll be lanterns and stuff all the way around. It's going to look interesting at some point. It'll be curious to see what the year 2 version of this looks like. So let's go ahead and wrap up. Let's go shut X and YouTube down. And we'll get over and raid somebody on Twitch. So thank you all for coming and hanging out. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I look forward to getting to work on this Monday. I think this will be fun. So, you know, I just freaked out. It's still showing my starting soon screen on YouTube, and I'm like, did I just leave this up all stream long? No. Yeah, enjoy y'all weekend. I'll see you guys first thing Monday morning. Y'all take care. 7 a.m. my time, 3 hours ago your time. All right. YouTube's offline. X is offline. Now let's go drop the party in somebody's